Alors bonjour, bonjour, bienvenue sur mon live. On va continuer le troisième volet de The Pillar of the Earth. Ta ta ta. Et on va savoir la suite. Je vais lancer le jeu. C'est vrai qu'il faut toujours que je me connecte, j'oublie. Hop. Je vais aussi voir si on m'entend bien. Comme d'habitude. J'ai pas l'impression. On va faire 1, 2, 1, 2. Normalement, c'est quand je vais dans le micro de mon PC. Faudra peut-être que je m'achète un micro. Normalement, j'en ai un demain. Et je vais voir si il y aura une différence. On verra hein, si, ça va changer. Ça c'est sûr, ce sera un micro sur pied donc ce sera plus pratique pour moi d'être collé à mon PC. Alors normalement je m'entends de toute façon. Hola, oh hola Carlson, hola Shen. Ça peut pas être pire, ok, ouais. On fait avec hein. Comment allez-vous? Vous allez bien? Passez un bon mercredi 1er mai. Normalement ceux qui travaillent, ils travaillent pas. On verra. Bref, je vais continuer l'aventure. Ça va, ça va. Bien dormi. J'ai plus mes courbatures, ça va. Mes jambes sont en vie. Il faut savoir que j'avais couru, personne ne sait pas. J'ai couru genre un truc 7 km et mon corps il était pas préparé. Donc mes jambes elles existaient plus quoi. Courbatures à fond. C'était très drôle. Mais là ça va, c'est bon. Je peux me lever sans avoir mal. C'est déjà un exploit. Oh là là. Moi je vais continuer l'aventure. C'était pour le concert du sang. Donc c'était pour une bonne raison.
The White Ship. She was one of the fastest vessels that was ever built. The man who should be king of the English now, the son of King Henry, was on board when she sailed off. And with the prince there were 140 knights and many nobles, all on their way from Normandy to England. They say the ship hit the rocks, and then a fire broke out. Even before the White Ship had departed, the prince and his men had begun to drink and get violent. Monks that were meant to bless the voyage were then forced to disembark. Some say the ship had been cursed. The king's son and many of his family were pulled down into the Black Sea that night.
Il parle de... Attends, King Henry 1142. Ah, c'est bon. Normalement, ça doit être bon. Okay,
You're forgetting one important detail. Not only these monks, but also Stephen of Blois, the king's nephew, left the ship before it embarked. They say he got ill.
That old rumor.
The same Stephen who calls himself the king of the English now.
What? That cannot be a coincidence.
Yes, it can be. Of course he's king now. He survived. He is the king's nephew.
What do you think, my lord?
I think Stephen is a clever man. Clever enough to have his whole family perish. But why he would want to rule that god-forsaken rock, I will never understand.
What makes you say that? I love my country.
Then why are you leaving?
Well, because I want to see something new.
I'll tell you what you're going to see. A proper country, where people know how to behave.
What about you? Why are you leaving?
I'm looking for someone.
For who? I guess I should stay out of other people's business. Forgive me.
You English do talk a lot, don't you?
I just don't know how to feel about leaving my country for the first time. I mean, how should anyone feel?
Excited?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just running away.
You should all get some rest. It will not be long now till we reach Cherbourg.
Thank the Lord. I can't wait to be back.
Voilà, c'est pendant le truc. Normalement, je sais pas si ça continue. Ouais, si. Là, c'est bon, on entend un peu plus. Pas du tout. Bah ça va. Je vais m'écouter moi-même, hein. Bah là, ça a l'air d'aller bien, mieux. On verra, hein. Ok. C'est mieux. Ok. Après, normalement, pendant les dialogues, je parle pas forcément. Voilà. Bah, moi, c'est une mini-série, le truc, hein. J'aime bien, c'est... À chaque livre, il y a le début comme ça. Pour moi, c'est une série. Parce que là, si vous venez d'arriver, là, on va dire qu'on est à la fin du jeu, entre guillemets. On est livre 3, ça va durer je sais pas combien de temps. Chapitre 15, le voyage. Ouais. Cherbourg,
In the late
Normandie.
summer of 1142, I had left my home country, England, for good. My old life lay in shambles, as did my former home of Kingsbridge. Having failed both my friends and family, I had set out to find my baby's father, the man I still loved with all my heart, Jack Jackson.
Même si elle est mariée.
And so early one morning in July, I finally arrived on the shores of Normandy. With nothing on me but a pouch of coin and a young, curious face yet unnamed, who was just as unfamiliar to this new world as was I.
Cherbourg, c'est où? C'est en France? En Normandie? Je sais pas. Alors, document. Le naufrage de Blanche-Neige 1120. La Blanche-Nef était l'un des navires les plus rapides de son époque. Il était commandé par le fils du capitaine du bateau qui avait amené Guillaume le Conquérant de Normandie en Angleterre lors de son invasion de l'Angleterre en 1066. Tout comme son père par le passé, le capitaine de la Blanche-Nef a volontiers accepté à son bord un grand nombre de membres de la maison royale du roi Henri afin de traverser la Manche pour rendre visite au roi d'Angleterre. Ouais. Mais comme tous les malheureux qui étaient présents sur ce navire, le capitaine n'a pas survécu au voyage. En pleine nuit, le navire a heurté un rocher et un incendie s'est éclaté. Le navire a sombré dans les profondeurs de la mer, emportant avec lui les héritiers du roi. Stephen de Bois aurait dû lui aussi se trouver à bord, mais il a été rapporté qu'une maladie soudaine l'a forcé à quitter le navire peu avant qu'il prenne la mer. Chelou. Cette nuit de novembre, alors que Blanche-Neige sombrait, Stephen est devenu le dernier héritier masculin du trône d'Angleterre. C'est pourquoi certains le soupçonnent d'être responsable du naufrage. Soit c'est un coup du destin, soit c'est lui qui l'a fait. Oh, ok, elle a toujours pas donné de nom au bébé. En fait, faut savoir. En plus, elle a gardé les livres à mort. Si vous étiez pas là, bref, c'est une longue histoire, mais dans les derniers trucs, pas de soucis. Au revoir, Carlson. Passe une bonne journée. Merci d'être passé. Ça m'a fait plaisir. Elle a accouché d'un homme qu'elle aimait, qu'elle avait déjà, voilà. C'est une amourette, ils ont pas dit qu'ils étaient ensemble. Mais à cause de ses obligations, elle a dû choisir de se marier avec genre le frère du mec qu'elle aimait. Et en fait, elle a jamais fait la chose avec son mari, mais elle était tombée enceinte déjà de son amant, on va dire, avant. Bref, c'est notre fameux Jack. Et elle a dû accoucher, bref, elle est partie parce que tout s'est détruit dans sa vie, entre guillemets. Bon, on espère juste qu'elle le trouve. Et je sais pas comment ça va se passer parce qu'en soi, je sais pas, je crois qu'elle est mariée à Alfred, le frère de Jack. Je sais pas comment ils vont faire. Bref, on verra. Alors, je reconnais ces outils, un maçon comme Jack. Ok.
You're still here.
Oh, it's you. I'm just trying to get my feet used to good solid ground again. The last bit of our voyage wasn't exactly my pint of ale.
Pas de c'était pas vraiment dans mon assiette. Vous êtes maçon, n'est-ce pas?
That hammer you're carrying, do you happen to be a mason?
Actually, I am. You have a keen eye, mistress.
I guess I just know a mason when I see one.
To be honest, I haven't been one long. Just finished my apprenticeship in Salisbury. Before that, I used to shear sheep with my parents, but I guess that wasn't really for me. Father still hates me for leaving, though.
Ah. Oui, un maçon.
What will you do to find work here as a mason?
Don't know. That's for me to find out. All I heard was that the wages are better over here.
So you'll just travel from town to town and look for employment?
Right. And I was starting to say, a fellow mason told me about the abbey there. He said these Normans build their churches quite differently than we do back home. I need to see that with my own eyes. Maybe learn a thing or two.
Peut-être Jacques a-t-il été voir l'abbaye de Lessie. Je sais pas, après tout ce qui s'est passé avec les moines. En fait, elle va chercher une aiguille dans une boîte de foin, on va dire ça. Parce que avant, c'est compliqué pour trouver quelqu'un. Beaucoup de maçons vont à Lessie.
Do many masons go to Lessay?
Ah, I dunno. It's really just a tiny town. The mason who told me just happened to do some repairs there once. It's likely he told others as well.
Ok. Elle cherche quelqu'un, comme elle a dit.
I'm looking for someone. A red-haired mason called Jack Jackson. He came to France about a year ago or so.
A fellow mason, great. Unfortunately, I wouldn't know a thing. After all, I just arrived
Bah,
here
ça,
with
c'est
you.
sûr.
I know, but should you meet someone like that on your journey, tell him Aliena of Shiring is looking for him.
All right. Jack Jackson. I'll keep an eye out for you.
Thank you.
Et en plus, il n'y a pas tout le monde qui a les cheveux rouges.
I left my old life as well.
Scary, isn't it? To start off fresh and all that.
Well, you definitely sound more excited than scared.
Oh, I am excited. Wouldn't anyone be?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ok, partir.
Have a safe journey.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Comment on va faire? Il négocie pour le passage. Faire affaire avec les Anglais doit bien rapporter. Il vend des poissons, ainsi que diverses marchandises qui peuvent être récupérées. Ok. Pas Jack, pendant une seconde j'ai cru que... Mais ce n'est pas lui.
Good day. I am looking for someone. A traveler who came through here last summer. Oh, hush now. I need to talk to this man.
Looks young.
He was born at the beginning of summer.
What's his name?
I haven't given him one yet.
You should. He needs to know who he is. Makes growing up a lot easier.
Ne vous inquiétez pas, je vous ai pas demandé votre avis.
You said you're looking for someone.
The man I'm looking for Looks a bit like you, actually. A bit more boyish, though.
So he has red hair, but no beard. Well, I don't know every redhead around these parts. There are quite a few of us. Most of my family here in Cherbourg is ginger.
Oh, his name is Jack Jackson, and he is a mason.
No. No, sorry. I haven't seen him. And I come here every day. Maybe May saw him. She helps the sailors get their cargo to the nearby towns. Carries travelers, too.
I'll ask her. Thank you.
Ok. Gentil. L'autre, elle. Il semblerait que cette carriole soit carriole lui appartienne. Elle doit bien connaître les routes de la région.
Hey, you. That's quite a bundle you got there. Where are you headed?
Have you seen a red-haired mason? He must have landed here sometime late last summer.
Another ginger in Normandy? I wouldn't have noticed, even if he was carrying a hammer instead of a fishing rod. Maybe you should ask someone in Barfleur. That's where all the travellers come through, the pilgrims and kings. Their lot rarely lands in Cherbourg, with the fortress passing back and forth between Stephen of Blois and Geoffrey of Anjou. Why you even came to Cherbourg in the first place baffles me.
It was the earliest ship I could get.
You must be in some hurry, madam.
Let's just say I needed to get away before I changed my mind.
Fine with me. Who am I to judge?
Peut-être qu'à Beffrand, quelqu'un aura vu Jack. Ok, donc on a plusieurs destinations. C'est la conversation. Je vais voir si-
Your little worm deserves some warmth and a rocking carriage.
Yes. On peut pas aller plus loin. Ben, je pense qu'on va aller, je sais pas.
Changed your mind, madam? You know, I reserved a cozy spot just for you.
What other routes are there besides going through Barfleur?
Oh, I don't know, really. You need to ask the locals about that. But Barfleur sounds like a good place to start. Shake my hand and I'll take you there.
Do you know the road to Lessay?
Been there, seen it. But I hope you're not planning to go there on foot. Tell you what, you give me some coins and I'll treat you to me wagon. You can even change your destination once we're on the road, what'd you say?
Ok. Soit je peux parler à personne d'autre.
Apart from Barfleur, what other ports do people commonly use to get into France?
Apart from Barfleur? Well, there's Harfleur. Sometimes people even go through Honfleur, which is
C'est
close
quoi
by.
Harfleur, Honfleur?
You could ask Amay to take you.
I might. Thank you for your help.
Hmm.
I'm afraid I can't help it. You really are quite like him.
Maybe I should become a mason then. Would definitely pay more than being a fisherman. Have a safe journey.
Ok. Examiner les ports. Alors, les ports de Normandie. Barfleur est l'un des principaux points d'embarquement vers l'Angleterre, ainsi qu'un des principaux lieux de construction navale de Normandie. C'est le port le plus populaire pour les voyages de dirigeants et les royautés se rendre en Angleterre. Ok. Harfleur est un autre port important, particulièrement actif à l'époque des Galettes. En ces temps, une route romaine relie Harfleur à Troyes directement. Honfleur est un petit port situé non loin d'Harfleur. Cherbourg est une ville de pêcheurs, mais elle s'est récemment retrouvée au centre du conflit politique. Dans leurs efforts pour remonter la guerre, Stephen d'Angleterre et Geoffroy d'Anjou, le mari normand de l'impératrice Maud, se sont affrontés plus d'une fois pour prendre le contrôle de Cherbourg et de son port. Ok. C'est vrai que j'ai pas demandé ça. Si.
What's the way to Lessay?
Well, that's quite far. Ask Amay to take you there by...
Ok, c'est elle, Amé. Bah normalement, on va le trouver, mais
Where
bon.
do you need to be?
Dans un musée. Hein.
All right. Take me out of town.
All right. Where do you need to be?
C'est la question. C'est la question. Où vais-je aller? Mhm. On peut déjà aller là-bas, à Harfleur, une fleur. Il y a des trucs là-bas.
I arrived in Harfleur and finally got a lead. In an inn, a man remembered a red-haired Englishman who had planned to head past Lessay to the Mont Saint-Michel.
Oh, ok.
I thanked him and was about to leave when a group of pilgrims asked me over to their table. They told me that they too were heading for Mont Saint-Michel, and although they had no intentions to stop in Lessay, I knew that joining a group would be a lot safer than traveling alone.
Ça c'est sûr.
Lessay was tiny, but as it turned out, worth the trip. In the small abbey church of the Trinity, I met a monk who claimed to have talked to a man fitting Jack's description. He'd been fascinated by the abbey's rib vaulting and had asked the monks countless questions about the place's construction. The monk apologized that he couldn't tell me where Jack had traveled next, but I didn't mind. I lay down to sleep on the floor of the Abbey guest house and, for the first time in almost a year, I felt relief. As I drifted into sleep, I hugged our baby tight and whispered into his tiny pink ear, "We're going to find your daddy."
Oh. On va le trouver. On va aller au Mont Saint-Michel, je pense qu'on va aller au Mont après.
My father had once told me tales of the Mont Saint-Michel. Long ago, the Archangel Michael had urged Hubert of Avranches to build an abbey on a lonely rock on the ocean by burning a hole into his head. They say one can go and see his penetrated skull on display in the church of his hometown.
J'ai été dans la vraie vie hein, au Mont Saint-Michel. C'est impressionnant.
It was a windy day when I arrived, and the place was crowded with pilgrims and jongleurs. I remembered Jack's fascination with these tellers of stories. I spoke to one who was just taking a break. As it happened, he had indeed met Jack, although not in Mont Saint-Michel, but on a road heading east from there.
Ok.
Apparently, Jack had been hopelessly tracking jongleur who might have known his father, Jack Cherbourg. But as he'd been gradually running out of money, he'd intended to look for work in Le Mans or Tours. That was about 6 months ago. I was catching up.
Ok. Mont au Tours. Bon, on va aller au Mans, après on va aller à Tours. Et ben, le voyage qu'elle fait.
Going to Le Mans reminded me of all the trouble I'd left behind in England. 30 years ago, Le Mans had been conquered by the Plantagenet Geoffrey of Anjou, Maud's husband. And although they'd held it ever since, other noble families kept on pulling at the city, like Maud and Stephen tearing at England. There was no sign of Jack, but I got news of a new kind of cathedral being built in Saint-Denis, just north of Paris. It was possible that Jack had gone there to learn from the craftsmen. That was, if he hadn't travelled further south, looking for work in one of the many churches in Tours, the hometown of Saint-Martin.
Moi je pense qu'il est peut-être parti à Saint-Denis. Avec un bébé, faire le
North
voyage
of
là.
Paris, I visited the construction of the great cathedral of Saint-Denis. It was far from finished, but already I could feel its magnificence. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I assumed if Jack had come near Paris, he would have ended up here. Unfortunately, I was wrong. No one among the army of masons raising the cathedral of Saint-Denis had known him. My stomach churned when I realized that my strenuous walk to Paris had been for naught.
Ah mince. Bah, un Tour, hein. Marcher. Ça a mis combien de jours? Au moins on a vu la cathédrale de Saint-Denis. Après 2 mois de marche. Waouh. Elle a enfin trouvé. Moi, je pense qu'à un espoir. Oh là là. Statue de la Sainte Vierge. Vous le savez tout comme moi, il n'est pas facile d'être une mère. Ok. Il me rappelle ce que Tom faisait pour la cathédrale de Kingsbridge. Cela me paraît si loin déjà. Elles ne sont pas rondes habituellement. Je n'en ai jamais vu comme ça. Ok. Comme à Kingsbridge, mais le type de construction est différent. Je n'ai jamais rien vu de pareil chez nous. Oh. Il semble sûr de lui, mais on peut lire de la colère sur son visage. Ok, pourquoi?
Good day. Are you the master builder?
What is it?
I'm looking for a mason who may have passed through here. An Englishman with carroty hair. He calls himself Jack Jackson.
A redhead?
Yes. Did you see him? He might have asked for work here.
No, I'm not looking for new masons. We're just doing repairs.
But was he here?
No, never seen him. Now, stand back, woman. Something could fall on your baby's head.
C'est bizarre, hein?
Are there other construction sites around Tours?
Well, yes, it's a big town.
And where would an outsider most likely find a job?
Dunno. Ask around.
May I talk to your workers?
No, they're busy. And I can assure you they have nothing to say on that matter.
Aïe.
Perhaps I'll talk to them once they've finished for the day.
It would be a waste of time.
Pourquoi? On va visiter.
You hesitated when I mentioned a redhead. Are you sure you haven't seen him?
Yes, I am sure. All right, he was here.
Pourquoi il
He was
mentait?
working for me. But I had to throw him out after 2 or 3 days.
Why?
Because he was all want. Let me redesign the roof. Let me make the nave lighter. All pretty ideas, but he never shut up long enough to do the work he was supposed to do. Shit, that man was almost as needy as my son when he was still a brat.
He does know a lot about his craft.
Well, I know masons like him. They grow up gifted, but without a mote of discipline in their guts. Can't work with someone like that.
Ok.
Do you know where he went next?
No idea. Maybe to Limoges or Angoulême. Maybe even to La Rochelle. Seemed to have plans for every cathedral on God's green earth, but none for himself.
I understand. I'll leave you to it then.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage. Ok. Alors, il m'a dit Angoulême, Rochelle ou Limoges. On va prendre le plus proche. Centre artisan florissant, une autre ville disposant d'une cathédrale, une importante ville portuaire. Peut-être Angoulême, hein, parce qu'il y a une cathédrale. On va vers Angoulême.
We had just left Tours when I suddenly felt dizzy. I stopped and made rest, trying to catch my breath, then lost my breakfast in
Oh
a
merde,
ditch at the
elle est
side of the
malade.
road.
Non.
To my horror, our baby too had grown pale, his breath shallow like that of an old man. I tried not to panic, but the next inn was a long distance away and we couldn't stay on the road where it was wet and cold.
Ça fait 2 mois qu'elle marche avec le bébé. Oh shit.
Back in Tours, the fever got worse. I remember people carrying me into a room, laying me on a bed. I tried to feed my baby, but after that, everything turned into a blur.
Oh non.
When I awoke, Jack was standing next to my bed.
C'était ta rêve. C'était ta rêve.
He scolded me for following him. You know you could go anywhere you want, he whispered. Why be stupid and follow me?
Ah.
I tried to answer, but he just opened the window and jumped out, heading toward ancient Greece, or maybe all the way to Arabia. And in my feverish mind, I followed him.
En même temps, tu es son seul espoir. Ah merde.
The further I went, the angrier I got. For years, I'd been fighting for my family. I'd committed myself to an oath to my father. I'd built up a business to sustain it and even married a man I despised so I could create a future for the people around me.
T'as de la chance qu'il était gentil, Alfred, hein, parce qu'il y en a des fois, à l'époque, j'aurais pas accepté.
I'd known nothing but my duty to the men in my life, while the man I was trying to find lived a life of casual irresponsibility. He traveled the world on a whim to learn about mathematics and philosophy, while I had to raise the child he'd fathered.
Mais il était pas au courant. Je pense qu'il
When
serait
could
resté.
I ever do anything just for myself? I asked the world as I went on.
Ah là là. C'est
I
la-
travelled in a circle all the way to the edge of the world and back, only to return to the place of our failure. With my eyes closed, I listened to the sound of ripping yarn and crumbling walls, and of coaches carrying good people away into a cloud of crimson dust.
Allez, c'est réveillé, la maladie est passée.
When the last moat had settled, I opened my eyes again and found myself in a dirty little room. An old maid was sitting next to my bed and smiled at me, then handed me my
Ouais,
baby.
ils sont gentils, hein.
Oh, dear God, he still looked so pale. The more I tried to keep him warm, the colder he felt. Oh, please, God, let him live. Don't punish him for my own sins. I gently caressed his head until finally he put his mouth to my breast and drank more and more, becoming greedier with every swallow. We had both been spared. We rested one more day. Then I gathered my things and headed back to the cathedral to thank the Lord for his mercy.
Oh, ils ont survécu. Yes. Je dois remercier le Seigneur d'avoir épargné la vie de mon bébé. Non, 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 on l'a déjà vu. Ok.
I thank you, dear Lord.
All right,
I
steady
thank
now.
you for having spared my child. I thank you for...
Don't let go until it's done.
Oula.
But why are you showing mercy on me? I failed everyone I cared about. I failed Jack. I failed my brother. And if I never return, I would also break the oath I had given Father. It's just that I feel like I've never had a life of my own. I've always fought for others. And this may be the very first time that I fight for something that I only want for myself. Maybe I should just go back and help rebuild Kingsbridge. Maybe Jack doesn't even care for me anymore. Amen.
Je pense pas tuer l'amour de sa vie.
Huh.
Ah! Mais c'est...
I've seen one of those before.
It's amazing, isn't it? The man who did that really had it in him.
I agree. He always did.
Oh, you knew Master Jacques.
Yes, but it's been a while since I last saw him.
It's a shame that the Master let him go. In just 1 month, he did so many things.
What did he do?
He came up with ideas for how to make the construction easier. But the master didn't want to hear it. To tell you the truth, everyone thinks that he feared for his own job having someone like that around. The last thing Jack did was carve that corbel. It was the one thing the master let him do. Then when he was done, he was asked to leave.
Your master said he had no discipline.
Let me tell you something. Jacques worked very hard on it. He was impatient and had a temper, but you could see that he tried to overcome it. Conquering that rock was very important to him.
Oh, I understand that so well. Do you happen to know where he went next?
He wanted to walk the pilgrim trail to Santiago de Compostela.
The Camino? The Way of St. James?
He said he might find someone there who knew his father.
Just one more thing. How was he when he left?
Never thought about that. Relieved, I guess. He seemed ready for something new.
Thank you so much for your help.
Think nothing of it. And good luck on your travels. May you find what you are looking for.
Merci, monsieur. On sait, on peut aller. Saint-Jacques-de-la-Compostelle, loin de là.
Isn't it odd? Just when you stop looking, you come across the most curious of things. Like these 3 devices that one of my merchants brought back from Baghdad.
Rachid Bassim,
Oh no.
Adriette.
Is it another one of your Banu Musa toys, Rashid?
They're not toys, Adriel. They're objects of scholarly ingenuity and reflection.
I will let my valued friend from the north do the honors. Jack, if you may.
Il est où là? Ah, il est à Tours. Ah bah, en fait, c'est ce
For
qu'il était
one,
avant.
let me draw your attention to the magnificent songbird on the table.
Un des nouveaux gadgets
And
de Rachid.
then to that wondrous donkey next to the entrance.
Et il y a un pays très lointain. Il fonctionne uniquement avec de l'eau.
Although, the most astounding thing of all stands right between them.
En bois avec des yeux en pierre. Aucun
That
mécanisme
statuette.
apparent.
Ha precisely. But one thing at a time.
Un autre de ces nouveaux
Let us
gadgets,
let Jack
celui-ci
decide
fonctionne à la
what
vapeur.
to demonstrate first.
De l'eau pour se rafraîchir dans l'après-midi. De l'eau pour être transportée. Une mèche imbibée de sucre et entourée de cire. Des voûtes en croisée d'ordi et des arcs brisés.
He likes to take his time, doesn't he?
Pas de soucis. Un des autres des nouveaux gadgets celui fonctionne à la vapeur.
And now we need to add some water.
Ouais.
No, it's too heavy.
Il est vide.